Most extreme weather, it's very humid there, so you'll run into, some very hot weather. I remember tracting at -10 degrees with wind chill. I remember we'd ring the doorbells and they would freeze there, and they'd keep ringing, so we'd either have to hurry, get it to pop out, or we'd have to run away, one of the two. Um, you'll see everything between the humid, the cold, the rain. It's all there, so just be ready for everything. Pygmy, that was what I ate. There's a lot of good foods. There's things like rotkohl, which is red cabbage. There's rouladen, which it's like a meat roll basically. You have what's called kluze, which is like a sponge potato with gravy on top of it. You'll eat a lot of doeners if you go there, or duurums. It's a Turkish burger basically. It's very good. It's yummy. You can feel your heart stopping with every bite. But yeah, the food is just very heavy, but very delicious. So, one of the greatest life lessons, I think, was just my communication skills. I think being able to connect with people, listening was huge. I think when it came to leadership was crucial. Just things that I'm going to use every day as a parent, I think, were the most beneficial. Things like teaching, being a leader in my home, listening, showing genuine concern. Those are all great life lessons to learn. I would say if you're going to buy a suit here, have it tailored. Not that you want to blend in necessarily, but I found that people were at times, sometimes more respectful or more listening because I looked like them, if that makes sense, in a lot of ways. When it comes to winter clothing, I bought my coats over there. I found, you could buy one here, and I know missionaries did, and they were just fine. But I found a lot of the same thing, like style and also kind of warmth. They're kind of heavier over there. The coats can be. And in the summer, short sleeve shirts. That'll be the best. Bring an umbrella too. I remember it was my first transfer as a missionary, and I didn't speak any. I had to travel across the country. It was a 5-hour train ride. I had to switch trains 3 times, and I couldn't speak German very well. And I remember I got off at the wrong stop, and I remember just feeling so alone and so nervous and so like, I'm going to be stuck here forever. This is where I die, like kind of a deal. And I remember just praying, and a few minutes later, the other elders pulling up in the car saying, "We thought you might have gotten off at the wrong stop." So I guess whenever you're feeling lost on your mission or upset and you don't know what's going on, just remember God knows where you are, and that He is aware of what's going on, of you and your investigators. When it comes to like just personal development, my own personal spiritual experiences, I think there's one thing I learned on my mission that was so beneficial to me is I didn't doubt my testimony before. I knew the gospel was true, but I came back from my mission and I learned a lot on my mission. I understood what the restoration meant. I knew even more with all my heart that Joseph Smith was a prophet, and I knew what that meant. I understood what it meant in the larger scheme, and that I think that those experiences I had dealing with that enabled me, empowered me to bear testimony of it. And I know people felt the Spirit from that.